Welcome back to World of Warships with your host X-Brad TC, and man, is Kitwar on a roll. Today, he's on the big race map in the Tier 4 Japanese cruiser, the Kuma. And it is a Tier 3, Tier 4 match. And Kitwar's charging into Torpedo Alley. Only one destroyer on his team, only two destroyers on the enemy team. But lots of torpedo-armed cruisers. First round's out, and I do believe that's the Tier 4 Soviet cruiser, the Svetlana he's shooting at. First destroyer sighted, rounds out. And oh yeah, the Kuma has torpedoes of its own. It's taking a little bit of fire from the enemy. The destroyer's not doing too much damage to him. Relatively good guns on the Kuma, but Kitwar's gunnery's a little bit off there. See if he does any better. The low tier destroyers, got him with a torpedo. First blood, devastating strike. Nice. And then there's that Svetlana we saw a little while ago. Armor piercing out, two Citadels, wow. Took out its engines. Another Citadel, another Citadel. And let's see how this round of gunnery goes. Got him. Two more Citadels. Second kill. 27,000 damage done already. He is owning this side of Torpedo Alley. Pay attention to this St. Louis. I do believe we're going to see him again later. Oop. Little crowded there. And I do believe that is the enemy Miyogi that is trying to come around the corner there. He's gloriously aflame. Kitwar usually plays a somewhat higher tier, so he was telling me that it was a bit of a challenge to get used to the fight down here at Tier 4. Switch to HE, try and get some fires started, farm a little damage that way. Looks like the Miyogi did manage to dodge the torpedoes. There is an enemy destroyer directly astern of him. Looks like the other Kuma that was there has that under control. Oh well. Has it under control, but might as well go ahead and secure the kill. Got him. And look at that. The Miyogi burned to death, so we got the double strike. We are 5 minutes into this match, and he's already killed 4 ships and done 39,000 damage. And we're not done. Enemy Phoenix is facing off with the friendly St. Louis. In the meantime, we're also taking a look. The St. Louis we saw earlier is now AFK. Go ahead and squirt some rounds at him. And moving back to the north of Torpedo Alley, we're facing down. There's the St. Louis. Over on the right is the Phoenix, who, since he's showing a broadside, might as well take a shot. Unfortunately, low-tier cruisers, long-range gunnery, it's awfully hard to get any good hits. And the Phoenix is smart enough to be doing some maneuvering, so we're not going to do much with that. Takes a little while for all the Kuma's guns to get turned around. Full broadside, and what do we get? We get one bounce. In the meantime, since we've come around the island, here's that St. Louis. He's still AFK. Picking on the AFK, might as well. He's got nothing better to do while he's closing in on the South Carolina directly ahead of him. Might as well. Torpedo out. St. Louis is notoriously difficult to score citadels on. He does, however, do a little bit of damage. Gets a bunch of non-pens and a bounce. Takes a look. Gets a penetration there. The South Carolina is charging towards him, so he's going to stop, back down. All right, Kraken unleashed. The torpedoes finally took out the St. Louis. In the meantime, torpedoes on the other side launched out at the South Carolina. Rounds out, farm a little damage. The goal here, you want to force him to, well, you want to set him on fire. You want to force him to use his damage repair ability, damage control ability, and then not have it available when the torpedoes get there. But I aim a little bit higher to get the fires going. And torpedoes got there, took out South Carolina, and in 7 minutes, he did 93,000 damage, 68 gun hits, 5 torpedo hits, 6 kills, 2 fires, 4 floodings, 6 citadels. Not to mention he completed a whole bunch of missions. Not surprisingly, top of the team. 6 kills, 1,309 base XP. And overall, his team was not bad. I mean, even the Kitwar did pretty well. Did better than the number 1 player on the enemy team. 29,000 damage to the South Carolina, 23 to the St. Louis, 21 to the Svetlana, 11,000 to the Myogi, 6,000 to the Dursky. Yeah, okay, pretty much the G101 that he sniped, that was the only kill secure. Everything else was a very legitimate kill. Walked away from that with 123,000 credits and almost 2,000 XP plus surprisingly low total of 99 free XP. Would have expected more. Devastating strike, double strike, first blood, high caliber, and Kraken unleashed. Well done to Kitwar for a fantastic example of low-tier gameplay. We'll catch you soon, guys.